Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Bees In with Brit and Happy New Year. That's right, you guys. It is the astrological new year. Aries season has begun. This is what we've all been waiting for. Oh my gosh, Pisces season is over. It was a great ride, but it was definitely very emotional. So, we're going to talk about all of it. And right now, from March 20th through April 20th, this is Aries season, you guys. This is the action oriented time of year when we get to start off a brand new cycle that will carry us through all the way till next Pisces season. If there's anything that you have been wanting to do, I'm going to tell you guys how to use this energy to create the most abundant, just authentic. Aries rules the authenticity, the most authentic experience for you guys for this next 12-month period. Okay, so let's get into it. In this episode, we're getting motivated for Aries season. We're going to be inspired by badass Aries celebrities. And we're also going to discuss some spring, summer styles that'll set your style on fire this season in true Aries fashion, of course. Get ready to align and design your next level right now at the start of the astrological new year. So, you want to express your individuality and be direct in your communication with others during this time. Don't be afraid to set boundaries to protect your time, energy, and creativity. Your lucky color during Aries season is going to be red, red hot, honey. A couple of Aries celebs that we can get inspired by. Lady Gaga, so Aries. She's all about individuality, mother monster. She really does march to the beat of her own drum. And she's all about anti bullying and letting people express themselves. Like, she wants people to be able to feel like their truest sense of self. And that is Aries to a T. She'll wear whatever, she'll wear a meat dress, she'll get out there. And you know what? We love her for it. It's amazing. And it inspires us to also embrace our inner weirdo, embrace our, most flamboyant version of our truth. Oh, Reese Witherspoon, you guys. And Legally Blonde is kind of a good example of an Aries energy. Someone taking something like, pink, sorority girls, the whole feminine aspect that was like such a big deal back then. And that story essentially is about a woman feeling like she needs a man, feeling like she needs someone else to have worth, going to law school and realizing that she actually has herself. And that's where the real prize is, in realizing her worth and her strength beyond her looks, beyond what other people expect of her, and realizing that she has the power within to create her own destiny and find true fulfillment. Okay. Love it. That's such an Aries vibe. Also, Posh Spice, aka Victoria Beckham. She's an Aries. And what's interesting about her journey is, she's married to David Beckham, and a lot of footballers' wives and different people, they kind of become somewhat of like a secondary to their husband and who's in the spotlight. And Victoria Beckham never did that. And if you do that, there's nothing wrong with that. But for the sake of Aries season energy, I want to point out that she was a Spice Girl. She definitely was out there to create the life that she wanted to live. The Spice Girls at the time were very like ostentatious and crazy. I loved the Spice Girls. And then she evolved and now she has her own clothing line. So Aries is all about trailblazing, innovating, and not being afraid, keyword, not being afraid to express. It's about thinking less and doing more during this season. So, I want to give you guys a couple of tips. And by the way, I am using these tips too because, good Lord, as a Virgo sun, I can overthink myself into a little hole. And it's not who I want to be, okay, in this next cycle. And I'm using Aries season to embrace some new ways of being. So I want to share this with you guys because I'm sure I'm not the only one who has this problem. So I'm going to read you guys 7 strategies to stop overthinking from, let's see, this is by Karen Dempsey. She has a 20-year career in online publishing, and she's also a journalist, editor, copywriter, and a practicing counselor and psychotherapist. So she knows what's up. I got this from theawarenesscenter.com. Okay, so here's the quote that opens this up, you guys. Overthinking will not empower you over things that are beyond your control. So let it be if it is meant to be, and cherish the moment. We don't often think of Aries as being mindful, but what's interesting is that even though Aries energy is impulsive and, you know, all about acting in the now, if we really think about it, if we think about our overthinking, Aries energy is very mindful because there's nothing more present than living in the moment. So, we're going to take a cue from our Aries friends and we're going to see how we can use this energy in our own lives. So, typical behaviors of an overthinker, you guys may relate to these. I definitely do. There's running commentary in your head, criticizing and picking apart what you said and did yesterday, terrified that you look bad, fretting about a terrible future that might await you. Okay, number one. Number two, combing over your decisions, petrified you've made the wrong one, or procrastinating over the next one. Oh my God, I do that. Number three, analyzing what your friend or colleague really meant by that throwaway comment or that sideways glance. Oh, Lord. Totally. I'm like, check, check, check. I do all these. Number four, agonizing over what to post on social media and concerned when other people are having a better time than you are getting more likes. Oh my God. What ifs and shoulds dominate your thinking as if an invisible jury is sitting in judgment on your life and finding it wanting. Unable to be true to yourself because you're so busy working out what other people need, want, and think. No, thank you. Okay, so you guys, I want us to do an Aries season experiment. I want us to focus on coming from the solar plexus chakra during this period. It's only from March 20th to April 20th. You know, we can always change our ways back if we don't like it, but let's just try it. Why not? So, in this period, I want you guys to think of yourself as a bold warrior goddess living in Aries energy and creating your own destiny. So that means we're going to think less, we're going to do more, we're going to connect with our bodies and our Mars sign energy. We're going to get to that in the next section. And we are going to channel that vibe to transform our lives. Okay. So there are a lot of reasons that we overthink, you guys. A lot of it is rooted in childhood, according to this psychologist. And unfortunately, over time, we lose touch with who we really are, what we really want, what we need, and what we think about things. We may fear shame or humiliation by doing something publicly that may be criticized or condemned. That can lead to paralysis, doubt, and fear of putting anything into action. Okay. Yes, totally do all of this. If we look at Aries on the wheel, on the zodiac wheel, Aries is right across from Libra, and Libra is the sign of partnership. And on a great day, Libra is all about establishing harmony between, two different people or two different things. And through establishing that harmony, everything works together and things turn out well. On the negative side of Libra, Libra can represent codependence. It can represent, sacrificing ourselves too much for other people to keep the peace. And that is really the anti Aries. Because it is the opposite sign, the anti Aries energy is doing just that. It is sacrificing ourselves, becoming codependent, caring more about what other people think than about how we think and how we feel about something, and allowing others to dictate our actions in some way. So, we are going to stop overthinking during Aries season. And here are some strategies to bring our overthinking under control. All right. Number one, get out of your head. So, you guys get active, sweat, create, get in the flow. Um, whatever it takes to get out of your head, do it. According to psychologists, this is the number one antidote to overthinking. So, this could be vigorous exercise that takes you into your body and out of your head, a brisk walk in the park, or an activity that doesn't require you to think too much. This could be something like cooking, painting, doing a DIY, completing a puzzle, whatever gets you into your flow and relaxes you. Okay, number two, come to your senses. Find ways to attune it to your senses with nice things to look at, your favorite tunes to listen to. You can get some scented candles to soothe you, cook yourself your favorite food, have a warm bath. Take care of your body and give your mind a break. So, tuning back into the physical. Again, Aries energy is all about our physical bodies. It's all about what we want, how we feel, what we think. It is a very, okay, Aries is like the child of the zodiac. So, think about a baby. A baby, like they think, they're like me right now. That's how you want to be when you're tuning into Aries energy. Just take it back down to basics. Okay, three, be mindful. So, mindfulness techniques can help you reframe your thoughts as just that, thoughts rather than facts. They can help you slow down your thinking and let thoughts pass through your mind like clouds on a breezy day. Mindfulness can help you to be more present in what's happening now rather than projecting into the future or ruminating about the past. I added that one in. Number 4, ring fence your thinking time. You don't have to stop thinking entirely. That would be scary. But instead of allowing your thinking to spread across your entire day, set aside some time when you are actively thinking, mulling, and reflecting. So set a little timer. Be like, okay, for 30 minutes, I'm going to problem solve. Extra points if you write down your thoughts, which brings us to number 5, write down your thoughts in a journal. Instead of keeping all of your thoughts in your head, write them down in a journal or start a thoughts jar, interesting, where you can post your thoughts. That way you won't need to hold on to them. Write them down and let them go. Okay, number 6, trust your gut. This is that solar plexus chakra energy I was telling you guys about. So, through all the years of second guessing others and thinking and rethinking and overthinking, you may have drowned out your inner voice. You may not even know what it sounds like. So, trusting your gut may take time and patience. Tuning into your intuitive feelings can be a first step to acting on your own terms rather than being stuck in an overthinking loop. And number 7, speak to a therapist if you are feeling overwhelmed, if your anxiety and depression feels like it is spinning out of control or just taking over your days. We've all been there. I've been to therapy. It can be so, so helpful. So don't be afraid to talk to a therapist to release that stress and get to the bottom of what's bothering you so that you can start coming from a place of acting in the moment rather than things from your past or worries about the future bogging you down. Okay, you guys. So now we're going to talk about your Mars sign motivation for fitness and goal reaching. Okay, so your Mars sign is really, really important when it comes to Aries season because Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is a planet associated with Aries energy, and we all have Mars somewhere in our natal birth chart. The sign that your Mars falls in tells you about your personal Mars energy. So it is like the personality, the traits, the tactics that you can embody more in order to reach your goals, whether it's your fitness goals or your work goals, anything that requires a lot of energy and passion. If you embody more of your Mars sign traits, you will be in your flow. You'll more easily be able to reach your goals, complete your tasks, get fit, all that good stuff. So let's talk about it. All right. To find out your Mars sign, first of all, you want to pull up your natal chart, you guys. So you can go to astro-charts.com. That's my favorite one because it's free and easy. But there are many other ways that you can get a free natal chart online. So if you just want to go to Google, generate a free natal chart, it'll come up. Okay. Once you have that up, you put in all your birth information, your name, all that good stuff. Look for where it says your Mars sign and find the sign right next to it, and that's your Mars sign, honey. Okay, so let's talk about it. So Mars is all about how we connect physically through movement and exercise, what motivates us. When you're creating a fitness plan or trying to get motivated to complete a project at work or setting goals during Aries season, you guys, understanding your Mars sign will help you stay on track and reach your goals with more ease. It puts you into your sweet spot. So, first, here we are at Aries. If you guys also have your Mars in Aries, congratulations. Competition and fitness, all of that comes very naturally to you. But in order to achieve your goals and really use your energy, you're going to want to get into something like competition, training for a race or like an Ironman. You're very goal and achievement oriented. So, and that goes for in the gym and outside of the gym. So, like boxing is great to channel that warrior within. Anything that allows you to compete and get a lot of energy out is going to be the right fit for you. Okay, Taurus. So Taurus is all about feeling lux. Taurus is ruled by Venus. So if your Mars is in Taurus, you need to feel like your workouts are a luxurious experience. So think about it like your me time to stay motivated. Same thing when it comes to your work projects. Find a way to make it sensual. I know it sounds funny, but like find a way to make it an experience, an indulgence. You know, light some candles while you go over your project notes. If you're trying to work out and you want to really get your body moving, long walks, slow jogs in nature. Or if you guys have heard of that 12-3-30 treadmill trend with Lauren, I think Lauren Giraldo, that influencer came up with it. Really love it. I've been doing it. Yeah, that's a great one too. You can listen to a podcast or watch something on Netflix while you do it. Make it a fun, luxurious experience to stay engaged. Don't try to force yourself to go to like a hit class or, you know, sometimes we force ourselves to do things that aren't right for us and that's why we fail. So that's one of the most important things about this is like learning to self-actualize by understanding your own needs. That is very Aries season. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Get to know you, your essence. Okay. Gemini. So Geminis need to keep it fresh. All right. They need to rotate different classes. They're also very social. So a group fitness class will keep them engaged and interested. They're going to know the hot goss around the gym. Like you guys need to feel like you're part of a community to keep coming back. Cancer. Cancer is all about connecting and nurturing. So these are the keys to keeping Cancer involved in anything. So finding a trainer that they feel encouraged by would be really great. Also, yoga, so they can connect mind, body, and soul and tap into their deep emotions. That's going to be really, really helpful for them. And the same thing with work, find a motivation that connects with a higher purpose. So, for example, if you're a mother and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this project, remember why you're doing it. Remember like that you are doing this so that you can make money, so that you can buy XYZ for your kids. It's like connecting to that deeper sense of emotionality around any goal or fitness program is going to work wonders for you guys. Okay, Leo. Leos have a lot of energy as well. So they're also fire sign. So if your Mars is in Leo, cardio and strength training, like alternating between those two are really, really ideal for you. Also, you love to look good, and that's really the reason why you work out. That's okay. No shame. It's Aries season. Be yourself, honey. So, wearing something that you feel really sexy in is actually the key to your success. So, make sure that you leave a little room in your budget for cute workout clothes or cute work clothes, like nice little suits and whatnot, which we're going to talk about spring, summer 2022 style. So, you guys are going to want to stick around for that because you're going to need to know what's up. All right, Virgos. So, Virgos, if you guys put it on your calendar and you make it a goal, uh, as long as you can check it off your list, you're going to stay engaged. So, we all know Virgos love a good to do list, very detail oriented. So, really, as long as you make it a daily ritual, you're going to be able to stick to it. So, find something that you like and put it in your calendar, put it in your planner, check it off your list, and keep yourself on track. Libra. Libras, again, okay. So Libras struggle kind of like Taurus Mars people because you guys are both ruled by Venus naturally. So Venus is all about like pleasure and like lounging and being leisurely, and working out and achieving goals is kind of the opposite. So in order to be able to keep your stamina up, in order to stay engaged and motivated, you guys really have to understand your Mars sign energy and work with it instead of against it. So for Libras, again, working with a trainer or having an accountability buddy. Libras need partnership. So that's going to keep you guys showing up, keep you motivated, having a work buddy, same thing. Like you guys really thrive when you have partnership. So find a way to establish partnership when it comes to your fitness routine or completing any work projects. Make it a team thing. Scorpio, intense. Okay. Scorpios are intense. And if your Mars is in Scorpio, still you're very intense. Okay, it does not change. So think about anything that allows you to get out a lot of your intense energy, like a hit class or CrossFit. Something that really pushes you to the limit will keep you showing up. You'll feel fired up and engaged. Sagittarius. Outdoor activity, of course, is the ideal way to get the adventurous sign going. So if your Mars is in Sagittarius, you have to feel like you're going on an adventure every time you complete a project or you go to the gym or you work out. So think about doing things like jogging outdoors or biking, hiking on a trail. Mixing things up will also fuel your adventurous spirit. Turn it into an exploration, a journey, and you guys will have no problem showing up. Capricorn. So this is actually where my Mars placement is. So Capricorns do really well when working out in groups in a way that allows them to set and crush their own personal goals. So Capricorns feel most motivated when competing with themselves rather than with others. So for me, just as an example, I have my Mars in Capricorn. I love Soul Cycle for this reason because I can be in a group. It's something that I enjoy doing. And I'm turning up the resistance and I'm doing the choreography. And The only person who knows if I'm doing better than I was last time is me. So I'm able to control that and really get in the zone in a way that allows me to feel like I'm accomplishing something, feel like I'm crushing my goals, really get in tune with myself. And like it's amazing. And it's really not hard for me to motivate myself to go to something like Soul Cycle. Now, if I were to go to like, oh my gosh, like CrossFit or something, or if like one time I went to a place called Flywheel where they had like a leaderboard and you could see like, and it was the same thing, spin, it was cycling, but like you could see who was winning. Like I did not like that because like it's just not, it's not my vibe. I don't like it. Okay. So that will push you, remembering to just compete with yourself for Capricorn Mars people. That is really, really good for you guys. Aquarius, team sports or other group activities where you guys are interacting with others are ideal. You guys are the humanitarians. So you love to be in a group, you love to be amongst the people. So find things that engage you with the community and get you moving. That is going to keep you showing up. Okay. Pisces. Pisces love anything in the water. So if you guys can swim somewhere, like that's going to be like ideal. You guys are the mermaids of the zodiac and it will keep you feeling engaged, excited. It'll help you process your emotions. Also, anything that gets you connected to your emotions, like a dance class where you really feel the music, anything that gets you into an emotional space, similar to Cancer, is going to keep you motivated and keep you engaged. Okay, so since we're thinking of ourselves as fearless warrior goddesses during Aries season, that's going to include our style. And one of the best things about it being the first day of spring a couple days ago is that we get to finally start to bring out our spring summer style. I'm so excited to channel this bold, fearless, fun, I don't give AF energy into fashion, into our style. So, here are a few things that I've noticed from the spring summer 2022 trends that I think would be perfect to start pulling out during Aries season because they really do capture that Aries essence of boldness and just doing something different out of the box. Number one, cat suits, you guys. Cat suits have been everywhere for spring, summer. And it's like such a sexy, sleek look. Also, because Aries is ruled by Mars and is all about taking action and activity, there's just something about wearing a sleek cat suit that just makes you like, I don't know, aerodynamic. Like, I feel like you could just like, zip through things. Like, you don't have a lot of extra things hanging off. It's easy on, easy off. It's just such a power move. Makes me think of like Catwoman. So cat suits very in, you guys, especially in bold colors for Aries season. Like I said, red, perfection, but also black. So Aries colors typically are red, black, and white. So just keep that in mind as you dress yourself during Aries season. Also cutouts. Okay, well, cutouts are very bold. We also saw Kendall Jenner's black dress with all the cutouts that she wore to her friend's wedding. Anyway, I've been seeing the cutouts everywhere. So if you go on like Revolve, for example. Oh, and by the way, you guys, go to my Instagram this week, BZenTV, if you're interested in finding more inspo, because I am a Revolve ambassador now. So I've like gone on Revolve and I've pulled all of these Aries season looks, which I'm going to be linking on my BZenTV Instagram. Okay, so that'll make it easy if you guys just want the shortcut here. So cutouts in various colors, brights. You just want to feel bold and free. Okay, that is the Aries energy we're channeling. So that's really fun. Varsity dressing, another 2022 spring summer trend, keeping it sporty, keeping it fun. Aries are known for being sporty, especially when they're not like dressed up to go out. Like during the day to day, an Aries person is all about taking action and getting things done. So a sporty look really does fit that vibe. There are some super cute, sporty, like sets that are out right now. Again, I'm going to link them from Revolve. Oh my gosh, like the cute little ball caps. So about a nice set that you can just throw on, but it looks chic. You don't feel like you're wearing like your old sweats. It's like you're wearing something matching. You feel put together. You look cute. You put on some nice little sunglasses, and you're feeling good and you're out the door. And that's what's most important during Aries season. We don't want to fuss and spend a lot of time picking out clothes. We'll save that for Libra season, okay? All right. And then last but not least, Y2K Style is so Aries because, like I said, you guys, Aries is like the baby of the zodiac. It's the first sign. So anything that makes you feel like a child again, that gets you in touch with your inner child, like nostalgic Y2K looks that, things that you wore back in the day, like the short little skirts. And there's so many cute things right now, like the butterfly tops. Again, linking all of it, but anything Y2K, anything that reminds you of like a Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen moment, you guys, that is going to get you back into that Aries energy of feeling childlike, free, and fun. And that is what we're channeling. Okay, couple more things before we wrap up, you guys. Aries season journal prompts. I got a couple for you here just to get you thinking on this Aries wavelength. Number one, what do I know it's time to take action on in my life? Now, you don't have to write these down, of course. You can just answer these in your head. But I like to write them down because it just helps me to honestly, I have ADD and I'll forget. Okay. Number two, what can I do today, you guys, to get out of my comfort zone and get the ball rolling on something important to me that feels a little bit scary? Exciting. Number three, last but not least, what is special about me? You guys, Aries season is the time to honor our individuality. And a lot of the time, our confidence, like overthinking, for example, comes from a lack of confidence. And I'm a Virgo. Virgos struggle with that. So I'll be the first to admit, good Lord, it drives me nuts sometimes when I don't feel as confident as I want to feel. And this time period gives us an opportunity to tap into our confidence, to remember, hey, what makes me unique and special? What makes me stand out? Aries season is all about the I. Whereas the opposite, Libra season is about we. This is your permission slip from the universe, you guys, to focus on yourself. What is special about you? What is unique? What makes you amazing? Connect with it, write it down, remember it, think about it, okay? This is your time, honey. Affirmations. I am strong. I am bold. I am courageous. I am self-approved. Okay, that is what's up. All right, you guys, and I have 3 books that I recommend if you guys are in a reading mood. 3 Be Zen Boss book recs for Aries season. I'm going to kick it off with a quote from the first book. This is a quote from Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. You guys, I've read this book like 50,000 times. It's something I just pull out like when I need motivation or when I'm feeling anxious, and it really gets my mind right. So it's perfect for Aries season, especially as we overcome fears and get out of our comfort zone. Here's a quote that I love. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Taking responsibility means never blaming anyone else for anything you are being, doing, having, or feeling. The only way to get rid of the fear of doing something is to go out and do it. Again, that is from my number 1 Aries season book rec, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. Okay, number 2, Set Boundaries, Find Peace by Nedra Glover Tawwab. I just read this book or listened to it on Audible, and it's so good. It's a reminder. This book has all these reminders of what your boundaries are, why they're important, why you need to stay true to them, how to communicate them to other people, how to allow and create more connection and better relationships through boundaries, because boundaries aren't about oh, I'm just going to be isolated. Aries are not isolated. Aries love to be out and about in the world. So this book isn't about isolating you from other people. It's about learning to honor your own boundaries, understanding the boundaries of others, and being able to create connections that really do honor who both individuals are separately. And that's really what makes a good relationship anyway, right? So love that book. If you want to brush up on your boundaries, it's just super helpful. Number 3, last but not least, The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. You guys, that one's self-explanatory. This is such a good listen. I listened to it on Audible. It helps you just do, go, be, get out there, do that workout, send that email. I'm going to let her explain it, but it's a super quick, easy listen or easy read, and it will get you fired up and into your Aries energy of taking action. All right, you guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Be Zen with Brit. Be sure to check out Be Zen TV on social media and on YouTube. I'm going to be posting a lot of Aries season content. I'm super jazzed about this new year and this new year energy. So be sure you keep it there for style and more resources, tips, celeb inspo. We're going to have it all over there. And you guys, Be Zen with Brit drops every single Tuesday. We have all new episodes every single week. So if you are not subscribed, please subscribe, set up those notifications, do all the things, leave a review. If you guys have time, leave a review. I know it's Aries season. You're probably on the go. Maybe do it maybe do it in Taurus season when things slow down. But I would really appreciate it if you guys left a review. And if you have any questions, comments, whatever, Aries season advice, you guys can send me a DM at BZenTV and I will get right back to you. I'm the one who answers those DMs. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I'm wishing you the most amazing action packed solar plexus driven Aries season of your life. All right, love you.